Hey everybody, this is Bobby dropping in really quick. Really good friend of mine and friend of the podcast, Rachel, has a Kickstarter right now for the second issue of her comic, Artima. A little bit about it, if you want to hear a bit more. Artima is the story of a young woman who abuses her powers to protect her home. In her zeal, Artima violates the most sacred rule of her people, the Komai. In Artima the Beast, we find Artima alone in her quest for vengeance. As Artima's world expands, we learn more of the hated Chengul and the Komai's place in much larger conflict. The story follows the same non-linear timeline as Artima the Exiled. That's the first issue for those keeping track, allowing us to understand Artima's past and future. I read the first issue. I really like it. And again, it's a really good friend of mine. So if you want to find more about that, you can find Rachel at Adobe Teardrops on Twitter. Or the Kickstarter you can find at tinyurl.com/Artima2, that's ARTEMA2, the number 2, and check it out. Thanks everyone.
Last we left off, after some feelings and some investigations and cape shopping, Nightboi tucked himself into his coffin for a long winter's nap and found a mysterious note.
Oh no! A mysterious
unknown
note.
sender, yes, telling him that Taurus awakened in the hospital. Awoken in the hospital.
As was prophesized.
And as was prophesized in the ancient text long ago. And that if y'all want to interrogate them, you should head over there as soon as possible, because he is defo being sent to prison soon. Also, don't be seen, because, you know, you're teenagers.
Teenagers can't go in hospitals.
I have my iPhone and I send a group message text to...
As the teens call it.
Yes. Well, what else would they call it?
A group text?
Yeah.
A group
well, I'm talking about
messaging
specifically on Messenger.
Textual.
On Facebook Messenger.
You're not on Kick?
WhatsApp.
Are you on Kick? So I send a group message to Ray and Annie, and all it says is WYD.
I text back sleeping.
And I text back, you home already?
Wait, yeah. Quick question. What time is it again? And also, okay, so
It's
took
gotta
me
be
a
like
minute.
4 or 5 p.m.
I am a perfectly. You can tell that I am perfectly suited to play a teen because it took me a hot second to figure out what WYD was.
And I'm the old guy.
Stan's just really in touch with his inner teen. Like, more so the rest of us. What can I say? He's more teen than man.
He texts to the group text ASL.
It's like,
See, that's definitely my age group.
Yes. Do you know American Sign Language? That's an important
That
thing to
is
know.
always what I immediately think it means, and then I remember what it means.
anyway, so it is like 4 p.m. 5.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 or 5, right?
Roundabouts. Yeah, right. I believe so.
Oh, so school just got out?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you're sleeping already? Because
Okay. I didn't know that.
so all right. So would you respond differently knowing that?
Yeah, I text. I'm in my dad's car.
I write cool and
With a W.
And a K.
KEWL. And I text back, got a note about cowboy.
I don't know what that means. Yeehaw. I send a... Nope, I can't because I have a BlackBerry. I can't send GIFs.
Ray just responds with a million question marks.
So I was like, dude who Demon Kids killed.
Oh, yeah.
He's awake.
Should we go talk to him?
And I put up to you.
Ray texts, meet you at the hospital at sundown.
Smash cut. The three of you are standing in front of the hospital.
Ray walks up a little bit late because I'm assuming Annie's hella on time and I'm assuming Nightboi's early. And Ray is wearing a pair of high heels and a black cat suit.
Yes!
Okay.
Wow, Ray, you really dressed up for this.
Isn't this what you wear for stealth missions?
I guess.
No. I mean, in a
It's
video
not
game.
usually what. It's not usually what you wear in the hospital.
But it kind of sticks out.
I
Doesn't
think
really
it's
matter.
discreet.
Because
I think it works.
you can do the whole gas thing and go through like vents. So it's cool. It's cool. You look great.
Thank you.
I think it's a good look.
Yeah.
I didn't have that much time when I realized that we were doing a stealth mission to put together my outfit, and I think I did really good given the time constraints. I have a question about my power set.
Let's hear
I
it.
think it's possible that I could, for example, mist myself holding flowers, like a bouquet. Now, I think I can't, like, that's not an independent object, like, it's the form I'm taking. Is this a reasonable use of my powers?
I would say so.
Wait, the bouquet is like
Basically,
your-
envision like I have become a Barbie doll. Like envision it like, you know how like if you're, or like an action figure where you're holding something. Like it's probably better like a plastic army guy, right? Where it's holding a gun, but like the gun is not separate from the plastic army guy.
right.
That's
Okay.
so
So
basically
you just have a bouquet as your hand.
or like
Right.
in like you, it's like hands holding a bouquet, but I can't actually do anything. Like I can't hand
You can't
someone
give
the
the
bouquet.
flowers to them. Okay.
All right, so
That
Ray
sounds fine.
changes into no. Ray still wears the cat suit, but Ray, you see a bouquet appear because Miss Maverick's still in the hospital, isn't she?
That's right.
All right.
Oh, so we could say we're going to
hey
visit
team,
her.
let's go visit Miss Maverick.
Okay.
Great.
We go to we go to the information booth.
Yeah.
Which would be there. Say, hi, we're here to see our principal, Miss Maverick. She's very important to us, especially me.
Okay, fill this out, and the receptionist hands you a sign-in sheet.
I write Bobby McGee on it.
Does Annie have a last name?
She's
I
in
guess
room.
it's I, right?
Her last name is just Intelligence.
Yes. I guess you could put one of your dad's last names or hyphenate them, depending on what they do.
Yeah, I think I write Annie Heisenberg.
All right. And what does Ray write?
Ray writes down Monica Posh.
Monica Posh.
That's a very good name.
Yes, the receptionist takes the sign-in sheet back, and yeah, she's in room 2B, honey.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, we're in 2B. Continued.
Or not to be.
Thanks for listening to this episode.
I'm glad
of
someone made that
They
joke.
See Me Rolling.
All right, and what's up with the floor, Hayden?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a normal, hospital floor.
All right.
There are,
So there are rooms.
yeah, Yeah, there are rooms. There's like, you know, a little waiting area with, you know, some people, you know, sitting around, you know, reading magazines and stuff.
I peek around the hallways and look to see if there's anyone with a guard outside.
You don't see anyone.
I'm like, well, either he's not on this floor or he's not guarded, and we just walk right in.
Yes, you see Taurus on what?
Ray goes into Ray. So I'm assuming like we're like far enough away from the waiting room that there aren't people nearby.
Yeah.
All right. So Ray goes into gas form and so again is invisible. Flies into Taurus's room.
Fun stuff. You notice that it's, you know, a normal room in a hospital. You know, it's you've probably been in a hospital at some point.
I don't think Ray's actually ever been in a hospital, but Ray's watched a lot of TV.
Well, yeah, a lot of medical dramas.
Yeah.
So
So you're looking at all the doctors and being like, they're probably hooking up.
Definitely. So nothing out of the ordinary as far as the room itself, other than the fact that the bed is empty.
Huh.
And there are two people in here. Two people whom you recognize. And they whirl around to face you whenever you phase through the door.
Uh-huh.
It's your old friends, Lucy and Beale. Yeah, whenever you phase through, they see you and they whirl around to face you. And, you know, they have significantly upgraded their look since the last time you saw them.
Yeah?
Yeah, now they're both wearing like full body black and white leather jumpsuits.
Wow.
Great.
And
Cow style.
Lucy has a blue lightning bolt painted over her left eye, and Beale has a similar lightning bolt painted over his
Wow,
right
it's
eye.
a little bit extra. And that's coming from Ray.
And Lucy kind of takes a step forward, and you see like electricity start to crackle between her fingers. She says, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Ray opens
knock
the
on
door,
the door.
and says, "Come in. We want to talk to Taurus."
Oh, shit.
What the all of you?
Hi.
What are you doing here? You're not Taurus. You
I
killed
just
him.
asked you the same. I just asked them that.
Where's Taurus?
Oh, thank you for getting my pronouns
that's-
right.
That's you're welcome. I hate you, but I respect you. But listen. I'm asking the questions here. Where the fuck did you put Taurus?
We didn't do anything.
Well, that answers our question.
Well, at least you're getting somewhere now. Start talking. Where the fuck did y'all put him? He was supposed to be here. He had woken up.
We obviously were here earlier, and since we were here earlier and we didn't just get here, and I needed to be invited in, it would make absolute sense that we put him somewhere. So the place we put him was up your ass.
I swear to God. And she like takes a step towards you, Nightboi, and Beale puts his hand on her shoulder and just like shakes his head. He says, "Listen, it's not worth it. He's not here."
Yeah, we also heard that he woke up and we planned this awesome heist. Do you see my cat suit? Like, we are here to talk to him.
It's pretty good, I'll admit.
Why would we even want to take him?
I don't fucking know. Torture or enhanced interrogation, whatever the fuck you people call it.
Who are you calling you people?
That's not really our thing.
Are we like known around the school for torturing people? Because I don't think I've done that.
People in general, like you squares.
We're part of a vigilante D&D group.
Listen, D&D is very, very cool, and do you want to go right now?
What kind of weird world we live in that D&D is the school?
It is not.
Well, this is kind of awkward because we were looking for him and he's not here.
Okay.
You're probably looking for him.
You know.
And he's still not here.
Where Taurus is, like, yeah, you know, whatever. Where is the Inquisitor? Who is he, and where can we find him?
Like, yeah, sorry, my brain cracked for a second. Just, yeah, like I'd fucking tell you.
Why not? I mean, maybe we're just the kind of people who would be super down with whatever the Inquisitor is into. Maybe he likes asking questions.
If you were gonna join the Inquisition, we would have already reached out to you. I'm not telling you anything.
You know what? The D&D group, we heard the same thing, but we ended up joining them anyway.
Yeah, they're like...
No one wants to invite us to anything, but every time we join, it's super killer, and we do a good job.
Yeah, listen, the D&D club, they're great. Their hearts are in the right place, but they're fucking softball compared to what we've got going.
What do you have going?
You're going to find out soon enough.
I'm not very interested. Why don't you just tell me?
A 5 on assess the situation.
All right, coolers to duelers, you failed.
Mark potential.
Mark potential.
Okay, so obviously we can't tell you because we literally couldn't possibly know where Taurus is since we came to visit him. And you are assholes, so you won't tell us about the Inquisitor. I would say that we're at a standstill, though I'm more than happy to throw either or both of you out a window.
She just kind of like shrugs, just puts out her hands and shrugs. Just, you could, but you have a pretty good point. You don't know anything. We're not going to be telling, so there really isn't any point in this. And Beale takes her hand and they bodies like charged with electricity, and there's a sonic boom, and they're gone.
Mm-hmm. Is there a call a nurse button?
Yeah.
I think we should go outside the room and press the button and see what happens.
Press the button from outside the room?
Like, press the button and then go outside the room so we're not in the room when the nurses come. And then based on their reaction, we can figure out if they left or not.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, cool. Yeah, you press the nurse's button and step outside, and you see a nurse walk by.
Walk on
and
by.
Go into the room. And a few seconds later, what am I doing? He.
Thank you.
Seconds later, he runs out with a panicked look on his face and runs down the hallway.
Annie, can you scan the room with your scanning ability?
Yeah, it's called looking at stuff.
Wait, why don't you
It's
have
a real
scanner?
high-tech ability.
9.
What are you rolling to do?
I'm going to look at the window to see if anybody might have gone out of it.
Yeah, you check out the window, and looks like the window doesn't like open or anything like that. And doesn't appear to have been tampered with or anything.
The movie Birdman lied to me.
Why on earth would you put an opening window at a hospital? That's crazy.
That would be bonkers. I look at the room and I say, this looks really good. Well, let's think of this. Like, if Lucy and Beale didn't get him out, then who would have gotten him out? Like, what relationship would they be to him?
I don't know.
Because I would assume that Lucy and Beale's working for the Inquisitor, right?
Maybe they were here to try and get him out and somebody else got him first.
But someone from the Inquisitor?
I have no idea what's happening
Do you think
at any given time.
the Sentinels would have done it?
So we're just hanging out in that hallway and no one's come back.
You see, good point. You see a few people come back, some doctors and things like that, and you hear loud arguing.
Can Ray become a gas and try to overhear?
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah,
do, you
all
can
right, I do
absolutely
that thing.
All right. Yeah, you float over his gas, and you're. What do you mean he's not here? It's like that's what I'm saying. He's not here. I was like, did they? He's supposed to be transferred tomorrow. Did they come get him early? Like, no, I didn't see anyone. So you're saying a boy that can just turn into a 7-foot bull man just disappeared into thin air? I don't know. I'm just saying I was here not 10 minutes ago, and he was here, and then I came back after I heard the call go off, and then he wasn't here. And the doctor like rubs his temples, just like I am going. This is fucked. This is so fucked.
I turn to Annie and I say, let's go check on Miss Maverick.
Yeah,
While we're
let's
here, all
just
right.
for good measure.
Yeah, Ray like floats back towards them.
So,
All
all right, so we head to Miss Maverick's room. And
right.
is her door open or closed?
Oh, open.
All right. Miss Maverick?
Yes.
Damn it.
We're
It's,
just visiting.
yeah, can I come in?
Come on in.
Thank you.
Yep. You see Miss Maverick is, sitting in the hospital bed with a bunch of pillows propping her up, and she's reading a book, which she puts down as you enter. Well, of all the people I expected to visit, you would have been probably not the bottom, but close to. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks.
Yeah,
But
Ray
it doesn't
solidifies
mean I'm-
and they go, "Hi, Miss Maverick."
Hello, Ray. Despite that, it is good to see you. I trust you're all doing well after Saturday's excitement.
We met the new principal, the temporary principal.
Yeah, how is that going?
Weird. I think he's weird.
He's great. I love Principal.
He never told us his name.
Yeah, he tends to do that when introducing himself, by which I mean he doesn't like to introduce
Do
himself.
you know what his name is? What is his name?
I do know what his name is, but I don't think that's for me to say.
Why wouldn't it
he
be for
wants-
us to... he's
Isn't
our
that
principal.
the whole point of a name?
Yeah, it's like, why would we not know our principal's name?
Listen, he...
Principal Maverick.
Yes.
We really hope that you're doing better. I had flowers for you, but they were fused to my body, so I couldn't give them to you. But I was just wondering, did you notice anything happening on the hallway? There seems to be some commotion happening a few doors down from you that looks a little bit weird.
Oh, is something wrong with the student?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he just disappeared. I think he got kidnapped or something, probably.
Yeah, and Lucy and Beale were there, and they didn't even know what happened to him, and they suck.
They were here?
Yeah, they were here, and we looked in the room, and they were there, and what's his name was gone. So that's bad.
They thought we took him.
This is bad. And she picks up a phone that's on her nightstand and starts dialing some numbers. Like we've got to get people on this. He's gone, and they're just still. If they're brazen enough to come here after what they did.
Excuse me, Miss Maverick, who's they?
Lucy and Beale.
Oh.
Yeah, but okay.
They seem to get new outfits. It was a little bit over the top. Again, racist
Yeah, I'm really
in their
not
cat
in-
suit.
People like them don't really have a lot of taste.
Yeah, I'm really not into the big, superhero suit thing. I like to keep it low key. I'd say with my giant miniguns for arms.
I whip out the note and I show her the the doodle of a key shaped like a skull, and I was like, "Does this mean anything to you?"
She puts on her reading glasses and checks it out. Oh, God, this is terrible penmanship.
Well, I didn't write it, so whatever.
I was just making an observation. It wasn't directed at you. She folds the note back up and hands it to you and says, "Whoever sent this to you seems to want to help, but for whatever reason, they seem to feel that it would be best if they remain anonymous. I would say not trust them, but if they throw anything else your way, I would follow up on it. They seem to have
I'm guessing their name
a
is
vested interest
Skeleton
in this
Key.
as well.
Does the Skeleton Key ring a bell? Would that be a student or a graduate?
It's a good horror movie.
She just says, listen, like I said, whoever did this seems to want to remain anonymous, and I will say, whoever did this, I doubt has anything to do with the twins. It doesn't really make sense to send you here and they seem to take your presence as a surprise.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe Skeleton Key got Taurus and just wanted us to come here and find Taurus was missing so that we could be, oh, that's Skeleton Key. He or she or they are so sneaky and good at their jobs.
Yeah, that's probably what they want. I think... What do you think about Lucy and Beale? What do you think they're up to?
I honestly don't know. This whole situation, frankly, caught me off guard. I wanted to build this school to help people, to help young people like yourself, but I never even considered the possibility that some of my students might go bad. I just weren't ready for it. I just wasn't ready. I had no idea why they would want to take me.
Actually, I have one last question for Miss Maverick. Who's the Inquisitor?
The who?
The Inquisitor. What's his name? Mr. Stupendous.
Who is a band?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, some goofy guitar player knew who the Inquisitor is. Who's the Inquisitor? Do you know?
It's a new name to me. Sounds like someone new is planning something.
All right, Principal Maverick, I'm really sorry about your car, and I'll fix it before you get better, but please get better soon.
I'll do my best to do that, Ray. It's okay. I understand.
Since Ray can't give you the flowers, here's $7.
She takes it and then hands it back to you. No, sweetie, I will take the gesture, but not the actual money. I very much appreciate that. That's very sweet of you.
No, I have money from babysitting.
It's okay. I have an actual job, unlike you.
I'm sorry, can we go back to Annie babies?
A giant battle bot.
Really? I would actually, that is exactly who I would entrust my children with.
Yeah, she can make force fields. She's the perfect babysitter.
There you go. I take her hand and very, gently.
Okay.
The only problem, my hand being very cold. But so is her hand, so it's okay. And I smile as sweetly as I can, and I say, "Gosh, Miss Maverick, I hope you feel better. I think you should take as much time as you need. You really earned a rest."
I appreciate that you're so worried about me, but I'll
worried.
be back on my feet in a few days. I promise you.
Take a couple months.
I listen. Your concern is appreciated, but I'll be back up and at it again very soon. I promise you.
My grip gets a little tighter. My smile gets a little bit more forced, and I'm just like, "That's great. So good to hear."
And she grips your hand right back with surprising strength and says, "Yes, I'll be back watching over all of you very soon, Nightboi."
Neat. And I let
It's
go.
getting late. No, you kids go home. You have better places to be than in a hospital with an old lady.
See you, Miss
Okay.
Maverick.
All right, so we are flash forwarding to Saturday. It's the party.
Woohoo.
All right, Ray has been invited and as their +2 is taking Nightboi and Annie. The party is taking place at Astro Girl's house. Astro Girl, as I've said before, most popular girl in school. She has an internship with one of the Sentinels, Barrage, and everyone
Wait,
knows
she
about
has
it.
an internship with Barrage?
Yeah, it is the biggest thing in school right now. Like everyone is talking about it. Everyone's trying to figure out how to get in, and it's going to be crazy from all reports. Open. Ka-choom. You three are in front of a very swank house
Woohoo.
in the suburbs outside of Halcyon City. It's like a very modern architecture, like glass front kind of a house. Like it.
So kind of like Lisa's
this'll
from
be
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
I was going to say it's like the Cullens house from
Oh, fuck yeah. So it's like modern and like glass fronted all the way around, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's glass
Yeah, it has
fronted
a
all the
pool.
way around. Wow,
That seems like a horrible place to live.
it would be for me.
Yeah, but it's got those like real swank things where you can like adjust kind of like the tint on the windows, so like you could just black it out if you want.
It is
You don't want
nighttime.
anyone looking in. It is 7. No, when do parties start? 8.
Usually like 8.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock right now.
All right, so it's definitely night. I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Now, most important thing
How are we dressed?
that we need to establish: what is everyone wearing?
Okay, so if you're cool with this, I think Ray 1000% would insist on dressing everybody unless other people have feelings about that.
No,
Yes,
I think that Annie would have been super into that. I think
Yes.
Annie went over to Ray's house to pregame this.
Yes.
Yes, let's have a quick scene of that.
Okay, so if Nightboi's cool, definitely wearing one of Ray's fashion capes.
Well, I've got the fashion cape that we purchased.
Oh, right. Okay, so you have your own fashion cape.
Did I buy anything in the shopping montage? I don't
You did.
remember.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if not,
Oh yeah, I think I also bought a cape.
because my plan for you is to have Ray piece together kind of a frilly princessy dress thing for you.
Oh, I'm really into that. Actually.
Okay,
That's very good.
yeah. So like it's pink and kind of fluffy.
Yes.
Yeah,
And it's basically made out of sewn together curtains.
Yeah. exactly.
Yeah, does Annie look like she's going to her quinceañera? Like,
Yeah, it's got like really floofy sleeves.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my new cape, and I'm going to say I'm wearing my normal clothes that I've got because I only got the
Yeah.
jeans and the tuxedo shirt. But
signed by Duosonic. And is it still
no,
stained
I'm not
with
wearing
blood?
that shirt anymore.
It's
You got it like
framed.
framed.
Yeah, that's like up on my wall.
It is worth $0 on eBay.
It's signed in blood. Can I see through the windows right now?
Yeah, house fucking packed. It is slammed. This party is happening. Lights going off.
Can I get an idea of
GJ.
what most of the kids are wearing?
I
So,
mean, you're already
we
there.
have
You
a
can't
mi-
change your outfit.
That's the thing. I can. I
We have a
can
mix.
glamour.
Oh.
That is not one of your powers.
That is one of my Dracula powers. It doesn't do anything for me. Just I can make myself look a little bit better.
It's a mix. The kids at the party are mix of kids from school and other like non-super kids, and the super kids are either wearing a combination of their costumes if they have a secret identity, and like regular like party clothes, or just straight up their just their uniform, or not uniform, but their costumes, and the ones without that don't have secret identities are just in party clothes.
If they're fancy, they've got like a dress costume.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like a Spider-Man outfit, but it's like a tuxedo t-shirt, but a tuxedo Spider-Man jumpsuit.
So many NPCs have dress costumes in this game.
Given a lot of these
Just
people
haven't
are
let them
wearing
yet.
their costumes, what I do is I do a minor glamour, nothing major, and I just make my jeans look like really nice black slacks, and I make my tuxedo shirt just look like a white shirt underneath, a starched white shirt with a vest and an actual bow tie.
Do you want to know what Ray's wearing?
Yes.
I know. I want to know what Ray's wearing.
Okay. Ray is wearing a floral skater dress. So it's
Yes.
A-line shape for those who know what a skater dress is, and it's short, so it reaches about like thigh length, like would not pass a normal like sexist dress like school dress code. And then black fishnets with a pair of tan boots, like a
I know what you're talking
Chelsea
about.
boot, I think is what they're called.
Yes.
That and a pink leather jacket.
Love it. Love
their
it.
hair
Love
is
it.
up in a high ponytail
Such looks. I love it.
Oh.
I love it.
Ponytail really
with a
Finishes
with
the
a
whole
black
thing.
bow.
Love it.
And they're wearing a black choker. Sorry, that's the end of Ray's fashion.
I am wearing a magician's, like came with a little magic kit, top hat, and I have glamored it to make it look like this really fancy top hat.
Okay.
And I have a cane that
You're that kid. All right. I love it. I love it. This is perfect. All right. Well, having properly dressed yourselves for battle, you're at the party.
Yeah. And it's a pink and black floral skater dress, in case you were thinking it didn't match.
I love it.
wow, you look fancy.
Thanks. I mean, it's a party.
I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna be like lean into whatever I think what I'm looking like. I have like no creativity.
You can just stand behind me if you want.
I will. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm terrified.
It's cold. They're just teenagers.
Yeah.
I'm also terrified. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah.
Ray rings the doorbell.
I stand
Ring,
behind Annie the entire time.
The
If
door.
there's like a conversation and somebody is walking around me, he like stays always on the other side.
We'll cross that bridge
door-
when we actually get there. Anyway, doorbell rings.
Bring ding ding gong. The door opens and it's Kid Aries. He just fucking beams whenever he sees you. Just, oh my god, you came!
Yeah, hi.
That's so good. You look great.
Thanks.
You all look so cool.
What's Kid Aries wearing?
Kid Aries is just wearing his costume.
You look great too. I really like what you did with the utility belt.
Thanks. It's a new one. This one has see the buckle right here. It pushes a button and a grappling hook shoots out of it.
Oh wow! If you had that in combat training, the battle might have gone a little bit different.
He just kind of like,
Wait, the grappling hook
embarrassed and
shoots
says,
out of
"Yeah."
your waist?
well, yeah, like so. If I need to catch myself, I don't rip my arm out of my socket or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
grappling hooks
Yeah,
are
that
really
makes
useful.
sense.
I assume if you actually have mass as a thing you need to worry about.
He just looks kind of embarrassed. And just thanks. He starts reeling the line back in and loading it back into his belt.
I don't think a grappling hook would work super well for me.
But it is a
Personally-
grappling hook that's coming from their belt buckle.
Yes.
As is a long-standing superhero tradition, Stan.
I start laughing uncontrollably. I'm trying to hide it. I'm trying not to be rude, but the whole phallicness is making me crack up because I'm a teenage boy.
I force field wrap him on the back of the head. Don't be rude.
Kid Aries goes from looking like, whenever someone's complimenting you, embarrassed to like legit
Oh
embarrassed.
no! Because I was gonna say Ray was trying to be nice there. Ray was not trying to be mean.
Look, I'm not saying anything out loud. He shouldn't be embarrassed by what I'm thinking.
I think you're snickering.
I was gonna say.
I'm trying not to. I'm really trying not to. It's
All right,
like
so on our way in, Ray kind of puts up their arms like they're offering a hug, but they're not like if like Kid Aries is into it.
He definitely gives you a
Okay.
hug.
Thanks so much for having us. And then they go in.
Well, the party is happening. There are drinks. There are there's DJ booth set up.
What kind of
Like,
drinks?
Guys going the alcoholic kind and the non-alcoholic kind. Yes.
Are their parents aware?
Do you
Guess
all
we need
want
to ask.
something?
No, I don't think I am allowed to.
Where would you? Never mind. I can't enjoy it anyway. So thanks, though. Are you gonna drink?
Wine looks kind of like blood.
Why not?
I just. Never mind.
I love this so bad.
All right, Ray goes to the. I'm assuming it's just like red Solo cups and like various handles of alcohol and mixers. And is there a keg? Is this a kegger?
There is a keg, and manning the keg is this this kid question mark. He is, those like guys like from like 15 years old
I
could
knew
grow a fucking
exactly
beard.
where you're going the second you said kid question mark.
Yeah, it's like those like kids like whenever they're 15 could grow a fucking full beard and shit. Just like always looked like in their 30s. Like that's with this kid. He's like 6 feet tall. He's got long blonde locks and like a kind of and like some chin scruff, and he's wearing a.
So he looks kind of like Shaggy.
Like a
not
broad
as
shaggy, it
scraggly.
sounds like, right? Is this the skinny dude?
No, he is jacked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He
that's
is
what I figured.
shredded
So
like
he's,
lettuce.
he's physically jacked, unlike Shaggy, who is existentially jacked.
Yeah, he could
Yes,
be named
exactly.
Jack.
Yeah, and he and you definitely know who this kid is from around school. This is he has been dating Astro Girl.
Oh,
on and
the
off
asshole.
for years. Yeah, son of Samson.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I'm sheepishly following Ray wherever they go.
Well, if Ray heads towards the keg where Son of Samson is, I break right and head to wherever that's leading because I just don't want to be near Son of Samson.
I'm like specifically standing a couple paces behind so it doesn't look like I want to be near the keg, though.
All right. So does Ray know? Like, has Ray actually met Son of Samson or?
I don't think you've ever had a conversation
Okay.
with him, but
But his
he's a pretty
reputation
popular.
precedes him, right?
Yeah.
She would know.
Yeah.
She would
Yeah,
know
he-
about him, right?
Yeah,
And
he's
he's like 6 feet tall, so everybody knows what he looks
Yeah.
like.
he is like a third-year student, and he's pretty popular.
Yeah.
So everyone in school knows him, even if they've never actually talked to him.
All right.
She's like, "Oh, what can I get you? Some stuff,
We'll take.
Yeah, good stuff.
some of the good stuff, or some of
Wow,
the
this
really good
guy's
stuff."
cool.
I'll take a rum and coke, and Annie will have. You want a beer
No.
Sure thing. And he like starts doing like fucking like Tom Cruise in Cocktail, just like spinning bottles and shit. And produces a rum and coke, one of the simplest fucking things to make. But it's so elaborate.
Pouring two things together.
I should have asked for something more elaborate.
He shook the fuck out of that rum and coke.
I didn't realize that you were a bartender.
I'm hoping to get a gig bartending after I graduate.
Don't you want to get like a better job?
Like
than
superheroing?
Listen,
like a superhero, for example?
Listen, whenever you find your calling, you've got to answer.
I guess.
Sounds
In
about
the bar
right.
she calls.
Oh, I shake his hand with a force field hand and say, I'm Annie.
Nice, son of Samson, but you probably already know that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, can't I get over Son of Samson's voice?
You're pretty new. I haven't seen you around.
Yeah. People say that to me a lot.
You need to put yourself out there more. Confidence is key.
Yeah, I will.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity to get you out of your shell here tonight. Drinks are flowing. Music is bumping. Let's make this a night you'll never forget.
I don't think I am able to drink.
Bummer.
Plus, I think my parents would be mad at me.
Oh, come on. Oh, well.
Did Ray and Annie do the thing where they tell their parents? Well, actually, no. I'm assuming Ray wouldn't lie to their host moms. Maybe. No, Ray would definitely insist that they do the thing where they each say that they're sleeping over at the other person's house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if they didn't need to.
Yeah.
Do we have a weekend curfew at the school?
No.
Okay. Cool.
I think
Very cool
even
school.
even if you're like just going out for lunch, Ray still makes the other person say like they're staying over at each other's houses thing just because.
There's like a 50-50 chance that whenever Ray leaves their room, there is like a bunch of pillows that are like stacked trying to make it look like they're sleeping.
For no reason. Even if it's the middle of the day.
I just broke right to get away from Son of Samson. Probably looking for a place that's semi-empty or with people who aren't talking.
Yeah. You break right. You end up in a room that looks like an office room. Mm-hmm. And there's just two kids in there. Whom do you recognize? Wraith and Shadow Puppet from the D&D club are just kind of keeping to themselves back here.
Hi. Mind if I sit here and play on my phone?
Wraith just says, yeah, sure. We're sort of avoiding everything. I don't know why we came.
Cool. I was invited by a friend as a +2. You know the friend. It is Ray. And so I wasn't really invited by anyone here. So I'm just going to not be in their way.
Yeah, we came here because we thought it would be cool to crash it. But then that went south really quickly.
Big party to try to crash.
Yeah, it kind of got overwhelming.
Okay. Well, do you want to go do something else or something?
Wraith just looks at Shadow Puppet and Shadow Puppet shrugs.
What can you guys do again? You possess people, right?
Yep.
And I'm speaking to Wraith at that point.
Yeah. Yep. I'm up to a full minute.
And Shadow Puppet does what?
You would already know that, Stan, because he's on your suspects list.
Oh, Shadow Puppet's on my suspects list?
Yeah, he's on all of our suspects lists.
Let me go to the suspects list. Swept up by D&D Club. Ability to take himself and other people into his shadow. Okay,
Which
I remember.
we've seen in action before.
Yeah. From what I've seen, his shadow can't move across water. Hey, I can't move across moving water. I've seen him take more.
Twinsies.
I go, Shadow Puppet, do you prefer to go by Shadow, Shad, Doe for short?
He just shrugs.
So
I might should re-describe what they look like because we brushed over that very quickly.
okay, yeah. What do they look like?
Wraith is 16. She's pretty tall. She's like wearing like a hooded poncho. She's got like she's got like short dreads and big eyes, and this is extraneous detail, doesn't matter. And Shadow Puppet is dressed like a fucking ninja.
Ah, yeah, ninja guy.
Yeah, he's very short, which means he's either
he's only
real
14.
young. Yeah, so you know his exact age because you have the thing, so you know that it's
But
because
he's one of those
pretty young.
teens who is like 2 feet shorter than everybody else in their class.
Yeah, he's very small.
Okay.
And like he's dressed like a ninja, so you really can't make out anything about his face other than like the little strip where his eyes comes through.
Okay. So, Shadow Puppet, you want to do something fun?
He just shrugs.
Do you talk?
He nods.
I don't really want to bother you.
Wraith puts a hand on his shoulder. He can't talk. He just doesn't really like to. He's kind of not good with people.
Okay. Well, oh, you know what? I heard the weirdest thing today. I heard that Taurus woke up from his coma in the hospital.
You see his eyes get wide. What?
And I heard that Lucy and Beale were there looking for him. They didn't even know he disappeared.
He just kind of sits down at this point. So he's just gone?
Yeah, we also visited Miss Maverick there, and she was like totally surprised too. She didn't even know who the Inquisitor was. Can you believe that?
Well, I didn't know until like 2 days ago myself.
Wait, like Hexback? Oh wait, no, it's Duolingo who told us. Okay,
Yeah,
Duolingo.
Duolingo, Duosonic who told us.
Yeah, Duosonic told you, and that then Hexbat was there, so through him.
No clue where he went. No one knows. And the only people who I would have thought would have taken him didn't, because they were there. You guys have any ideas?
Wraith says, I have no idea. Our group's been looking into this too, and whoever the Inquisitor is has got their organization down on lock real tight. They haven't let anything slip. I haven't. We have asked. We've looked around. Shaken down some guys, low-level thugs. All they know basically is that there is someone called the Inquisitor operating now, and that they're looking for teens with superpowers to try and recruit.
I lay down the mysterious note and I say, do you recognize the skeleton key? And I ask that looking directly into Shadow Puppet's eyes, and I'm going to pierce the veil.
Okay. Ooh.
7. So what do I get with that? I get to ask one question.
Mm-hmm.
I look directly at Shadow Puppet and say, "So what do you think we should do about it?"
He shifts uncomfortably in his seat. I don't know. Why are you asking me?
I'm asking both of you. I just happen to be looking at you.
I don't think you should trust it. I mean, people who leave mysterious notes can't be trusted. I think you should just drop it.
Can I ask you one other question? Just a simple thing. Could you roll up your
sure.
sleeves?
Why?
I want to see your forearms.
That's a weird question to ask someone.
Super weird. I'll show you mine first. And I roll up my sleeves and I say, "See, does that make you feel a bit more comfortable?"
I'm going to be honest. It doesn't. I didn't want to see your forearms.
Yeah, I have really small forearms. They don't look very good. But you know what? You know who has really cool forearms is Lucy and Beale.
What are you implying, Nightboi?
Is that them asking me that?
No, Wraith asks you.
Lucy and Beale and Taurus all had an eye with an eye, the Inquisitor symbol, on their forearms. I just want to see if our little friend here does.
I think you need to go.
Aren't you curious, Wraith?
No, because I trust my friend. And I don't like people implying that my friend has something to do with the kidnapping of the principal.
You're right, Wraith. I shouldn't. This isn't the place or the time, is it?
There is no place or time for that.
Yeah, I should just trust him implicitly, right?
You trust him because I trust him. I know him. He wouldn't do anything like this.
Wait, you know where he was then that Saturday, right?
He was with me.
Okay. What time?
He was with all of us. We met up around 7 a.m. or something. We were looking into this group that's been operating out of the docks. Hexbat wanted us to wake up early and see if we could scope them out. We were there all day. We didn't see anything. It was a real waste. But he was there with me, with all of us, the whole day.
Okay. All right. You got an alibi, and I trust Wraith, so I trust you. That'll be one off the list.
You can see that Shadow Puppet, even through all of the layers of ninja stuff, is sweating.
Cut back to us.
Yeah.
And I have unscrewed some kind of pipe that comes out of my body, and I'm pouring beer into it.
All right. I think everyone, not everyone, but a large group of kids is all gathered around you. And
Who are the group
Son
of
of
kids?
Samson is leading the chant. Chug, 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 chug.
I have
chug,
no
chug,
idea what this will do to me.
chug, 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 chug. Oh my god.
It feels weird though. I think this is my I think this is my antifreeze compartment. I'm not sure what this will do. I hope I don't freeze though.
Son of Samson claps you on the back of your screed back, whatever you have. You are a fucking...
It makes a boom sound.
You are a legend. Oh my god.
Woo!
My god. Astro, get over here. You have to meet this robot.
Give me another one, Samson.
He picks up another cake.
I open a beer bottle against like the edge of my own screen.
A girl walks up at his beckoning, and you recognize her as the most popular girl in school, Astro Girl. Says, what are you doing, Samson?
We're just partying.
Yeah, like, having fun. Like, have you ever given any thought as to what that would do to a robot?
Quick question. Are they together or are they broken up at this point?
They've recently gotten back together. The couple that has recently split up at school
was Gale,
Crimson
right?
Gale. Yeah, Crimson Gale and Spitfire.
All right.
Yeah. Who is Crimson Gale is one of the people on your list.
Is Crimson Gale at the party tonight?
You can ask around and see. Let me describe Astro Girl real quick.
What is she wearing? Hayden?
Okay. So, I am going to... I promise Bobby and I didn't collab on this at all.
Oh no, if we're wearing the same outfit.
So she's wearing her costume. Okay. Which is a black jersey dress with white leggings and black boots there's her logo on her chest is of an A with like a ring around it to make the slash through, kind of like rings of Saturn. Mm-hmm. And she's wearing white black gloves and a white leather jacket.
Perfect.
Yes. She's like 16, 17, long, no, not long. She's got like a blunt cut bob kind of thing going on. And looks like she's real fed up with whatever the fuck Samson's doing. So, just you need to think more before you just throw alcohol inside of a robot. She could just short circuit.
No, it's going in a place where fluid is supposed to go.
Do you need to sit down?
Wink. And I collapse on the floor laughing.
Oh my god.
Hey, Astro Girl?
Yes.
Really great party. I'm Ray.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. I'm sure you already know who I am.
Yeah, Astro Girl, right?
Mm-hmm. It's nice to meet you. You're new, right?
Yeah, I'm a foreign exchange student.
I've heard. Alien.
Yeah.
Real interesting. We haven't had a lot of those at school.
No, I didn't think so. It seemed to be the only one.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk with you. It's very, very unique.
Uh-huh.
You, Kid Aries invited you, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you happen to know where he is? I've been meaning to talk with him.
He was by the front door. He let us in. Everything okay?
Everything's fine. You enjoy the party.
Right.
She walks off to find Kid Aries.
Mm-hmm. Ray turns to Annie. Do you need help getting up?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ray
Can I?
offers
Yeah,
their hand.
I grab your hand and stand up, but it's not like you
I did not.
particularly
Yeah, I
helped,
assume I did not actually do
I
anything
weigh
else.
like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. You doing okay there?
I don't know, but you dress really well.
Oh, thank you. You look really cute today, too.
Oh, I look mostly the same every day.
No, but it's a really pretty dress. Pink really brings out your screen.
Thanks for making it out of your adopted or whatever host parents' curtains.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. I've always wanted to do that. It seems so easy on TV. And Ray, maybe Annie shouldn't go sit on a couch. Never mind.
I come over and I sit down next to a couch.
Okay.
The couch is currently occupied. I mean, it's a couch, so there's room
Yeah.
to sit down. But you do sit down next to, there's another kid sitting down.
Hi, kid.
Who's the kid?
He just waves at you. You do not recognize them. But they're wearing a white, like they're wearing like white spandex with blue. With blue accents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they wave whenever you say hi.
Do we know his name?
No,
right.
so you don't. Yeah, he's like 16 or so. He's got like dark brown skin and curly hair, and he's got like a big smile. He seems very friendly.
Okay.
Hey,
Ray
hey
puts
guy,
up-
what you doing? Sitting on a couch?
He just shrugs.
Yeah, I could do that, but I'd break the couch.
He like taps his forehead like the meme.
Big think.
Ray puts out their hand. Hi, I'm Ray, by the way, and this is my friend Annie.
Oh, they shake your hand. They sign a few things. Do either of you know it? Do either of you know ASL?
Ray probably 1,000% does not.
I'll say I do.
Okay, yeah. He signs. Says, "Hey, do either of you sign?"
I just project on my screen over my picture of my face, a hand signing back.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Real cool. Oh, hello. It's good. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name's Spitfire.
I called it.
Yes.
Hi, Spitfire. I don't know why I speak sign language, but
You're a military
do.
robot. I wouldn't be surprised if you had a language module.
the first thing I remember, I can speak English, sign language, and Arabic. Those are all the languages I speak.
Nice. I've been wanting to learn.
Okay,
Arabic.
but does Annie know Esperanto? Because they apparently have, like, in training things, Esperanto's the language that the bad guys speak.
Yeah, she knows Esperanto. That makes sense. And a little bit of Korean, but specifically North Korean. Which isn't that different, but there is some like dialect stuff.
Okay.
What brings you here? Y'all are new, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm here.
Seem to be enjoying yourself at
Is
least.
Annie translating for me, or...
Yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying
Okay.
out loud too, but I am not
Okay.
saying what he's saying. I'm not sure if I'm enjoying myself, but maybe I could.
Do you drink water? You seem to drink other things. Would water help you?
Nope.
You want me to get
gasoline and antifreeze. If you got any antifreeze, maybe that'll work.
I don't. I'm sorry. I might could find you some though. I'll look around if you want.
Yeah, let's go look.
Okay. He like helps you up. Go.
Ray, want to come hang out in the garage? We're gonna look for antifreeze.
Sure.
Antifreeze.
Yeah. Start poking around. You do find the garage. And y'all start poking around for some antifreeze.
Ray's like, you should ask him about Crimson Gale. They used to be a couple.
Yeah, I when he looks back over at me, I say, so I heard you just broke up with what's her name? Crimson something.
Crimson Gale. Yeah, he and I are going through some stuff right now.
Yeah, that happens, you know.
He pulls out a thing of antifreeze from the box that he's rummaging around in. And I don't know. I'm just he just hands it to you. He says, I don't want to be too forward.
Annie, do you need help?
No, I can do it. I unscrew the thing on my cap for the antifreeze thing and pour in the antifreeze to water down the alcohol in it.
Suddenly, all the stuff in the garage starts floating.
Wait, what?
And you guys start floating a little bit too.
Whoa, are you sure this is antifreeze?
And Spitfire just rolls his eyes and signs, oh God, she's drinking again. Give it a second, it'll calm down. And sure enough, you guys gently float back down, and along with all the stuff.
What was that?
Yeah, Astra, girl, she has problems controlling her powers whenever she's drunk.
Oh.
Cool powers, though.
Yeah, it's
making everything float 2 inches off the ground.
Oh, have you ever seen her in action? It's wild, let me tell you.
All I can do is make force fields, and when people shoot me, I don't die because I'm made out of metal, but that's not really a power.
Nice. All I can do is this, and he makes a fireball in his hand.
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. He like douses it or whatever. It goes away.
Can you?
I try.
Can you make shapes out of it?
I can. And what do you want? Any requests?
A bird.
He makes a bird.
Ooh, I want to try something. I'm gonna make a force field that's shaped like a swan, but it's hollow. Mm-hmm. And I say, shoot fire in there.
All right. He makes a finger gun, and a little jet of fire shoots out, and
so it looks like the perfect outline of a swan, but it's on fire.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. He claps and says, "Yeah, real cool. I never would have thought to use that like that."
Neat. It's pretty useless, probably, but I like it.
We should team up sometime.
Totally,
if you're into it.
Do you fight crime or anything, or?
Yeah, I had a duo thing going for a while, but I might be in need of a new team.
Yeah.
Speaking of, is Crimson Gale here?
Yeah, he's floating around somewhere.
This is kind of a weird question, but your breakup was kind of recent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know where he was on Saturday?
He scratches his chin. It's and then signs, I think he was at his mom's. I don't know. I wasn't with him.
Anyway, thanks. I'm getting another drink. I think Annie's fine, but do you need anything while I'm up?
Nah, I'm fine. I might go home soon, actually. I'm not really in the party mood.
Well, can I grab your number before you leave in case you wanted to, like, team up sometime or something?
Absolutely. He gives you his number.
Perfect. Ray's on a mission, and it's to collect every number of everyone in the school.
To make a giant group text.
You
Get like on TV and doesn't happen at all in real life.
Ray, so Ray goes leaves the garage.
So you're back in the kitchen, and everyone is gathered around Astro Girl, and she's got like 6 cans of beer like floating around her in an orbit right now, and her hair is like floating around. She's like, yeah. And so there I was, me and Barrage up against Dr. Void. He had found some way to negate her cloning ability. So it was just her. She was down for the count. And this guy, I swear to God, I was terrified. I thought I was done for. But suddenly, I tried something that I've never tried before. And everyone kind of like leans in. It's like, instead of canceling gravity, I pushed myself beyond anything that I've ever done before. And I increased it around him. And he was squashed like a goddamn pancake.
Whoa.
And everyone's just like, oh shit.
She killed the dude?
So yeah, I basically saved a member of the Sentinel's life. It's not a big deal or anything.
Oh, wow.
So she killed the dude?
Are you there?
No, but I'm surprised.
I mean, you could be. Like, you could have gone into the other room by now.
No, I'm still... At this point, I'm still in the room because it took a while, but I've got other ideas.
Okay.
Did you?
Some mysterious voice in the crowd says, did it kill him? Nah, just like he was in like a full body cast for a while, but
Wow.
he got better.
That's weird.
But the main point of the story is I got a new power and I saved Barage's life.
Sometimes I get new powers and then I forget how to make them work.
That must suck for you.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had a manual or anything, but I have a lot of features, you know?
You should maybe if you applied yourself more, you'd be better.
I guess. I'm pretty busy.
She like takes one of the beers that's like orbiting around her, like snatches that out of the air and opens it.
One time my shoes turned into wheels.
That was wow, that's neat.
One time my arms got really long and I couldn't make them shorter.
Well, maybe you can get a job as a sidekick or something.
I think I'm not gonna go into the superhero business, to be honest.
I think Annie's a really great superhero.
I've never solved a crime.
I'm sure you're just great.
Annie and I did save Principal Maverick.
Yeah, but I mean, how much did I really do?
Ways I heard it, you got your asses kicked, and Captain Ares came in and saved all of you.
That
Who
is
says
not what
that?
happened.
Like everyone.
Like who? Like
Everyone.
like Captain Ares?
Just saying, that's what I heard. That's what everyone's saying.
Why don't you ask Miss Maverick then?
I'll talk to her next time I shadow one of the Sentinel meetings.
yeah, maybe you should, and she'll tell you that Nightboi and Ray did a really good job of stopping that crime.
I'm sure you did just fine.
And I helped.
I'm sure you all did just fine holding things down until the pros showed up.
At this point, I enter. I said, my ears are burning. Did Annie say my name?
Yeah, I was talking about how you, for some reason, can turn into animals, which I'm still not sure really makes a lot of sense with your powers, but you did do a good job of saving
It's a Dracula thing. Anyway, yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. What's some names are Lucy and Bill were giant assholes. Why are we talking about this?
Because this dork was implying that we didn't save Miss Maverick.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
At that, all the stuff that's floating around Astargirl just drops, like beer cans start rattling, and like a desk falls over, and it's like splinters. You're just listen. Even if all of you did save her, you were up against two dropout, loser freaks.
Yeah, we were. They were loser freaks. I am with you 100% on that.
Yeah, so you agree, then it was a pretty easy job.
We did get to meet with Captain Ares after the incident at Sentinel's tower.
Right. Oh, you got to go there once. That's real. You've been there once. That's real good for you. I go there every other week.
I'm gonna guess that Astro Girl is just saying shit. There is no everyone.
She like takes a step forward and it's like, what? Like you could take down two people by yourself.
I wasn't by myself. I was with my friends.
I'm pouring another beer into my
look.
I'm sure
she's a big goddamn robot, and
whose powers don't work half the time from what she told me.
She can phase shift.
Oh, you can turn into a cloud. That's real useful.
She put a car in the gym.
They
put a car in the gym.
You listen. Look. I don't need this from you. You're going. If you do manage to make it through all 3 years, not drop out, you'll probably end up with some low-level gig as a B-list superhero sidekick, while the rest of us who actually put the work in are going to become Sentinels.
I don't even want to be a superhero, and I'm still a better superhero than you are.
That's true.
As if.
You are a liar, obviously. We've established that. And you have accomplished nothing. And we're first-year students.
Accomplished nothing. I have an internship with Barrage.
Uh-huh.
I've saved her life on multiple occasions. I took down Dr. Void. And a billion other things.
Okay.
That you'd never be able to imagine if you had 100 years.
It's hard for me to imagine a bunch of bullshit. One, you suck. And two, my friends are awesome and better than anything you can do. And if you want to put up, do you want to put up? Do you want some? And I'm like slowly turning into like a beast bat. Do you want some of this shit?
Whoa.
Her hair starts floating again, like she's underwater, and all this everything around you in the house like starts to shake and slowly rise up. It's like, you have no idea who you're fucking with, freshman. And at that moment, every phone in the entire house goes off. And everyone starts checking their phones.
Texting again.
And everyone everyone has an incoming call from an unknown number.
Like everybody, like Ray's phone too, and Annie's BlackBerry.
Everyone.
Okay.
I answer it.
Yeah.
My name's Barrage, as some of you probably know. We need you right now. There is a giant robot gorilla rampaging through downtown Halcyon City.
This town has a lot of gorilla villains.
Hello, dear listeners. It's your favorite GM, Hayden. It's the end of the show.
It's Bobby.
This is
I'm Ivan, also.
And I'm Stan Ferguson.
lots of energy. I love it, guys.
Yeah, we're...
Hey, I had plenty of energy.
I was
Yeah,
I was
right.
laughing at Ivan saying I'm Ivan also, as though there was another Ivan.
Well, dear listeners, we've come to the end of another episode of Campaign 2. Whoa, such things, such sights to be seen, such sounds we've heard. It's been an adventure, but
They will sing songs of this day.
yes, they will. Well, until next time, and all that good shit. Anyway, if you just can't get enough of us and you can't wait until next time, you can head over to our Patreon page and subscribe for just a mere, what is it, $5 a month, and you can get hours and hours of bonus episodes, additional episodes, hours of entertainment that we have besides the ones
Years,
that's on the main
probably.
feed. Yeah,
Well,
years.
If you
years.
listen to them a lot over and over.
Yeah, we record a monthly bonus episode and slap it on there, and we have some additional stuff up there too. And $5 a month also gets you access to our monthly newsletter, where we just say hello and tell you what's happening, and we got a bunch of fun stuff on there. So if that sounds up your alley, defo check that out. You can keep in touch with us on Twitter at TSMRcast. I run that. It's mostly memes. You can also head over to our Facebook page, say hello. That is They See Me Rollin' Podcast, Facebook. It's, join the Facebook group. There are lots of fun convos happening. If you want to support the show and you can't donate $5, look, I get it. I'm broke as fuck too. So instead of that, you can leave us a review, and if you do, and leave your name in that review, or don't leave your name in your review. That's terrible.
Leave your name and just leave a review that's just your own name.
Yes, leave a review and screen cap it, send it to us with your name. I will write a song that is just for you, and we greatly appreciate that. Do we have anything this week, Stan?
We don't have any real names, unfortunately. We do generally ask that if you leave a review, you let us know so we can use your name.
A better song with your name in it.
Yeah.
So
Sucks to be those people then. Moving on.
we already did Steven Die Hard, right?
Yes.
Let's just say we've got a few reviews and we want your name so we can do the songs.
Yes. Okay, great. Well, yeah, be sure whenever you send us your reviews to leave your name. It doesn't have to be your full name, just a first name will do, or just a last name. Put your middle name in there and just shake things up.
It can even be an
It'd be
alias.
real fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be.
Or you
As long
can
as it's a name.
or you could just copy and paste your review in a message on our Facebook group or when you're tweeting at Hayden.
Yeah, just tweet it at me. DM it to me. It doesn't matter. Whatever. By leaving your name, by screen capping and sending it to us directly, we know who is specifically leaving it for a song. We've gotten a few reviews, but they haven't messaged us directly, so we don't know if they're trying to get those sweet, sweet lullabies to lull them to sleep at night. So, if you want that be sure to message it to us directly. Or send it to us directly. Anyway, you get the point. I think that about does it for episode 6 of Campaign 2. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Coolers
Listen
to doers.
to my other podcast, The Color of Friendship.
Yeah.
It's about stuff.
Yeah, listen to that gay shit. Where upcoming is a very special episode where Hayden and I are going to record in the same room and talk about Velvet Goldmine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the greatest movie that has ever been made.
Gosh, I can't believe your trip is so soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Until then, dear listeners, thank you for being dear listeners.
Thank you for being a friend.
And being a friend, traveling down the road and back again. And, if I had a party and invited everyone I knew, all 5 people, the card attached would read, "You're a friend and a confidant." And it would also say...
Stupid song.
You
card
take that back,
card attached
Ivan.
would say, "Thank you for being a friend."
Yeah. The card attached would say, "Good night."
Fuck you.
The card attached would say, "Good night, Nightbirds." And thanks for all the spaghetti.
Ear trumpet audio. The earliest description of an ear trumpet was given in 1634.
This episode was edited by Bobby, and final edit Stan,
But I
whatever
still
that's
don't
worth.
know the credit bit.
And
I don't know the credit bit, so I can't.
Yeah, even with Jody, it was like Jody would do this was edited by, because I get the final edit, and I
Yeah.
still do shit. Music is our main theme is by Ron Lubavitch. You can find more of Ron's stuff on God's Little Peep Show. Additional music is by Hayden. Our story consultant is Michael M. Rader. Our producers. Oh shit! I forgot to pull that up. I hope it's the same people still, because that means they're still at the $10 level. What is that thing called Patreon? Our producers are Louie and Noah. And Louie and Noah, if you want us to do your full names, just let us know. I'm happy to do that. Thank you very much.